Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by. Every time I make a silver video, I always get questions. What's the difference between a coin and a round? What is bullion? If you're new to silver, or if you're on the fence about making your first purchase, this video is going to be for you. Now you ask 10 people, you're going to get 10 variations on what I'm about to tell you. So, let's delve into this. I have laid out here a couple of examples, so you're going to see me looking down and reaching for various coins and whatnot. In this video, I'm not going to focus on things like silver bullets, little trinkets that you can buy at these bullion places that sell silver. So if you go to Atmex, if you go to JM Bullion, if you go to SD Bullion, any of these famous Provident Metals is another one. You're going to see little trinkets like silver bullets, silver chains. You're going to see little silver statues. I'm not going to cover that. I'm going to cover coins, rounds, and bars because that's all I stack. So, coin versus round. Let's start with that. A coin is normally something minted by a sovereign government. It is normally intended for currency. I'm going to show you a couple examples of a coin. Here we have the silver eagle. I hope the camera focuses in. And it has the eagle on the back. Its denomination is $1. A coin minted by a government, the United States, intended for currency. Now every country has their coin. China, Mexico. Here's Canada. Now Canada has a lot of variations. This one has a bull on the back. I'll show you another variation of the maple leaf. And on the back side is their famous maple leaf. This denomination is $5 on the Canadian maple leaf. Mexico also has their coin. Now I don't know what the denomination is on it. I can probably look it up. So again, a coin versus round. A coin is normally minted by a sovereign government and intended for currency. Let's go over some rounds. The designs of rounds are unlimited. I mean, you can see designs we got the landscapers out back of the condo cleaning up and whatnot, so you can hear some ruckus going on here. So back to rounds. The designs are unlimited. They can range from national parks to animals to building structures to plant life, you name it. Rounds are unlimited in design. I'm going to show you a couple of rounds here that I like. And that meet my style, and that's why I collect them. So we have one round here that has a pirate on it. It's a skull on the back. This is a round. It's not intended for currency. Another round known as the buffalo. And one last round that I'd like to show you, Mrs. Liberty, God bless America, with the map of the United States on the back of it. This round happens to be 1.5, I'm not quite certain, 1.5 to 2 ounces. The silver eagle right next to it. So rounds come in unlimited designs, obviously various weights, because I've seen rounds that are 1 ounces, 1.5 ounces, 2 ounces, and 5 ounce. Okay? They're not intended for currency, yet normally have the same silver content as a coin. Where do bars come in? I consider bars a square round. It's the same thing as a round. Unlimited designs, not intended for currency. Here we have ATMEX bars, and another variation of the ATMEX bar, ATMEX. So as you see, companies can put out just many variations of a design when it comes to bars also. I basically say bars and rounds are the same thing, just two different shapes. I stack them all. Why stack one over the other now? I like to get into. By the way, some other bars. Let me just finish up with the bars real quick. We have a 5 ounce next to a 10 ounce bar. Other variations of 5 and 10 ounce bars. I guess these two 5s are the same design, actually. So bars are like rounds, many different designs. I group them together. They're nothing but a square round and a round round. Okay, why stack one over the other now? Because they have the same silver content, right? I think notoriety and recognition. When a round has so many designs, when you go to sell it, the person buying it might not recognize it and might not have the notoriety as some other rounds might. Like this buffalo coin, this Indian and buffalo coin, for some reason, everybody recognizes this. This is by Silverton, I think. For some reason, everybody recognizes this, and I think because there's a gold coin in this variation. But you get a coin like this one. This one has a skeleton on it. It might be difficult to get in focus here. This is an SD Bullion coin. It might not be recognizable, and somebody might turn you away. Now, I don't want to get into acid testing, whether it's real silver or not, because when you go to sell your silver or barter with it, that person might not have an acid kit or the knowledge of testing silver. I'm talking from a visual standpoint. When you go to sell it, or for that matter, when you go to buy it, you might not recognize the coin. You might, or they might, not trust that it's a true, real coin. Or I should say round. Coins, on the other hand, have more recognition, more notoriety. Everybody knows what a Canadian maple leaf is. Everybody. Everybody knows what a silver eagle is. So you can rest assured, when you go to sell it, chances are your eagles and your maple leaves, the buyer will have more confidence in it. That's not to say you shouldn't stack bars and rounds. Not to say that at all. But when I stack, I would say 90% of my stack is maple leaves and American eagles, silver eagles. And the remaining 10% are normally bars and rounds. Another thing, coins versus rounds. Rounds, because there's so many various designs. are easily counterfeited. Okay? And there's another reason why I don't go to eBay, because of the rate of counterfeit. When I like a coin, even I mix up the two verbiages. I know the difference, but my mouth doesn't always talk with with synchronicity to my brain. When I like a round, like these, I will never buy a round off of eBay because of their high rate of counterfeit. I go directly to the dealer and buy it directly from them, because I'm assured 99.999% of the time it ain't going to be no counterfeit. As a matter of fact, I've never purchased fake silver before. I've never fell into that trap. I've never bought off of Facebook or eBay. Going to a direct dealer, you won't get it. I mean, I'm telling you, you're just not going to get a fake coin or a fake round or a fake bar. No, don't get me wrong. And I know I'm making this video longer than it needs to be. A coin minted by a sovereign government intended for currency can be counterfeited, but it's less likely that somebody would want to counterfeit United States or government currency because of the ramifications, the legal ramifications. Obviously, there's going to be some legal ramifications about counterfeiting around, but you're not going to have a government after you, so to speak. Okay, let's talk about junk silver. Junk silver, dimes, pre-64 dimes. Quarters, pre-64 quarters and half dollars. I always, when I go to the bank, cash a check to make a deposit, I always see somebody on the sidelines there in that coin machine dumping a pail of coins into that machine. You see it at the grocery store. You're checking out, you see some guy dumping his freaking a pail of coins into a machine, and I just want to run over there and let me buy them from you, you know, because inevitably 99.9% of these people that are dumping these coins in these machines, you know, because it counts it out and spits out cash, don't even know what they got. So I always tell people, do not throw away pre-64 dimes, quarters, half dollars, Morgans. They all got 90% silver in them. I don't know if I really want to discuss anything else. I think I covered it. We basically, everything's bullion that we discussed. The only difference is coins versus rounds. Coins minted by a sovereign government intended for currency. Rounds are basically just works of art that various places sell. They have the same silver content. They're not really, they are not intended for currency. In my opinion, they have a higher counterfeit rate. More riskier to buy from a third party like eBay, Facebook, or the classifieds. I find very little to no risk, pretty much no risk, when you buy your rounds and bars from a dealer. And by the way, I'm going to repeat, I consider rounds and bars the same thing. They're just square. Okay, again, not intended for currency at all. Same silver content. This bullion, same silver content, 0.999. 0.999 is the eagle. I'm stuttering because I'm tired. I just rolled out of bed, but I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. Rounds come in various sizes also. I've discussed the 1.5 to 2 ounce, the 1 ounce, and the dime size. These are dime size fake. I wouldn't say fake. They're not fake. They're a round that look like the Eagle, but I got them from AppMex. They're dime size, and they are a 1/10 ounce, by the way. They're not fake silver. They're real silver. They just happen to look like the Silver Eagle, so I call them fake Silver Eagles. But they are actually rounds, pure silver, 1/10 ounce. So rounds, bars, they come in various sizes again. You know, dime size, 1/10 ounces. They come in 1 ounce. They come in 1.5 ounce. 2 ounce rounds I've seen, and I've seen 5 ounce rounds, believe it or not. They're about that big. Anyway, folks, that's all I wanted to cover today. I apologize if this video was long. I appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. That's that little symbol that looks like that. Leave a comment, leave a question. As you know, I'm always relatively good with questions. Oh, by the way, one last thing I wanted to cover. Silver Eagles and other various coins that are minted by sovereign government, as far as and as well as rounds. They can come in these plastic envelopes. When you buy Silver Eagles, and normally in stacks, when you buy quantities of 20, they come in these tubes. I'm reaching over here. These are what if you buy a single Silver Eagle or Maple Leaf for that matter, they come in these little envelopes. Maple Leafs also come in tubes. They come in tubes of 25, by the way. I'm starting to ramble on. I'm starting to go through starvation mode. I need to get some breakfast and whatnot, some sustenance. You folks have a great day, okay? And thank you for tuning into my video.